Let's get right into it. Number 10. Sleep paralysis screams. Imagine waking up in the dead of night, staring at your ceiling and realizing your body has decided to temporarily deactivate like a Windows update gone wrong. You try to move an arm, nope. A leg still, nope. Scream? Not today. Congratulations, you've unlocked sleep paralysis, the premium horror mode of human biology. Sleep paralysis happens when your brain boots up before your motor functions do. Your consciousness wakes up, but your body is still running the don't move or you'll act out your dreams protocol. It's meant to protect you because apparently humans used to thrash around like medieval breakdancers in their sleep. But now it just gives you front row seats to the creepiest minutes of your life. The truly wild part? Your brain hates a sensory vacuum. So it fills in the silence with nightmare fuel shadow figures, whispers, imaginary intruders. Basically, your body immobilizes itself for safety and your brain responds by inventing a demon roommate. Evolution is a comedian with dark humor. So yes, your body has a built-in paralyzed while hallucinating feature and no off switch. Because why would it? Number 9. The falling sensation. You know that moment when you're lying peacefully in bed, drifting into dreamland, and suddenly your entire body decides you're plummeting off a cliff. Your leg kicks, your arms flail, and you jerk awake like you've just been thrown out of an airplane. That lovely little glitch is called a hypnic jerk, and it is your brain being weirdly overprotective. This happens because your brain misinterprets your relaxing muscles as dying. Yes, the same organ capable of inventing calculus sometimes mistakes falling asleep for falling to your doom. In prehistoric times, this overreaction actually made sense if you were snoozing in a tree or perched somewhere dangerous. A sudden jolt could save your life. But today, the biggest danger is rolling off your memory foam mattress onto the carpet. Yet your body still reacts with Olympic-level acrobatics to save you from imaginary cliffs. It's biology's version of those car alarms that go off when someone walks by too loudly. Overdramatic, unnecessary, and extremely annoying at 3 a.m. Basically, your brain hits the panic button because it thinks you're a collapsing Jenga tower instead of a person just trying to sleep. Number 8. Random body twitches. You'll just be sitting there scrolling on your phone, minding your own business, when suddenly your eyelid starts twitching like it has its own Wi-Fi connection, or your thumb spasms, or your calf decides to fire off a surprise Morse code. Your body does this without warning or explanation, like it's trying to send cryptic messages you'll never decode. These little spasms called fasciculations are mostly harmless. They happen because certain neurons misfire, like tiny sparks shooting off inside your nervous system. It's almost cute if it didn't feel like your muscles were trying to rebel one fiber at a time. Your ancestors' bodies used these quick twitches to stay primed for action. Modern life, you're twitching because you drank too much coffee or forgot to sleep like a responsible adult. But your nervous system doesn't care, it just keeps firing like a faulty light switch. In short, your body occasionally behaves like a haunted house. No ghosts required. Number 7. Phantom phone vibrations. Picture this. You're absolutely sure your phone buzzed. You felt it. Clear as day. So you check your pocket and your phone is completely silent, judging you with its blank screen. Congratulations. You've just experienced a phantom vibration, the modern ghost of the nervous system. Your brain is so obsessed with alerts, notifications, and tiny digital dopamine hits that it hallucinates them. This is your sensory system overclocking itself. In evolutionary terms, humans evolved to detect small, subtle signals like a twig snapping or a branch rustling. Now your brain uses that same hyper-awareness to detect push notifications. Psychologically, it's your mind predicting something before it happens, like it's trying to be your personal assistant. Except instead of being helpful, it's wrong 80% of the time. The result? Your nerves fire off tiny false alarms telling you your pocket is vibrating when nothing is happening at all. Basically, your brain has turned into that one friend who jumps every time someone opens a soda can. But instead of being startled by loud noises, It's startled by the idea of a text message. Number 6, the someone's watching me sensation. You know that eerie feeling. You're alone in a room, everything's quiet, and suddenly your skin prickles like you're being stared at. No one's there, but your body is convinced you're being observed by something human, creature, ghost, Amazon delivery guy, who knows? This paranoia is actually an ancient survival instinct. Early humans who sensed predators, real or imagined, were more likely to survive. Your brain developed a hypersensitive threat detector that could pick up the tiniest cues, a shift in the wind, a snapping twig, or the feeling of presence behind you. It's not psychus, it's pattern recognition on steroids. But now, that same instinct fires off in grocery store aisles, parking garages, and your own bathroom at 2 a.m. Your brain hates uncertainty and would rather assume danger than risk being wrong. So it gives you the creeps over absolutely nothing. Basically, your threat detection software hasn't been updated since the Stone Age. You're running ancient instincts on modern hardware. Number 5, goosebumps without cold. Ever get goosebumps watching a horror movie or listening to a dramatic song? Your body literally makes tiny bumps on your skin, like it's preparing you for some epic battle that isn't happening. This is called piloerection, and it's one of the creepiest, most useless leftover survival tools your body still insists on using. Back in the day when humans were hairier, goosebumps would fluff up your fur to trap heat or make you look bigger to predators. Now, your hair is mostly decorative, so the effect is purely cosmetic, and terrifying when it happens during a suspenseful jump scare. Psychologically, your nervous system basically says, you might die maybe just in case, cue shivers down your spine. Goosebumps are your fight or flight system throwing a tiny unnecessary party. You're cold? Fine. You're scared? Fine. Your body just doesn't care about context. It's ancient, paranoid, and loves drama. Basically, your skin is staging a tiny horror show every time your brain senses existential threat, even if the only danger is your Wi-Fi going down. Number 4, creepily fast reflexes. Imagine touching a hot stove and jerking your hand back before your brain has even processed what's happening. That's your spinal cord taking over, running its own emergency response team, and ignoring the please think about this memo your brain was expecting. Reflexes like this saved lives when humans were dodging snakes, falling branches, or saber-toothed tigers. The neural shortcut bypassed conscious thought because slow reactions equal death. Fast forward to modern life. Your reflexes are still lightning quick, but the threats are mostly car brakes, spilled coffee, or tripping over your dog. Your body is still performing life-saving stunts for extremely low-stakes scenarios. Psychologically, it's fascinating. Your nervous system is a drama queen with perfect timing. You feel instant pain, immediate withdrawal, and a surge of adrenaline, all before your brain even registers that was hot. Basically, your body is auditioning for an action movie you didn't sign up for. Number 3, digestive rumbles of doom. You're in a quiet meeting or a library, and suddenly your stomach starts growling like it's summoning ancient beasts. Not hunger beasts, survival beasts. Your intestines are basically your own horror soundtrack, reminding you that you're a fragile human trapped in a loud, echoing cavity. Those ominous rumbles come from peristalsis waves of muscle contractions moving food or gas through your gut. Back in the hunter-gatherer era, your body used noise and sensations to signal energy availability and readiness to mobilize nutrients quickly. It's basically your inner caveman broadcasting, feed me or I will sound like a storm. Modern life has made this feature ridiculously inconvenient. Your gut has zero concept of social settings, deadlines, or Zoom meetings. It will announce your lack of sustenance with thunderous intensity, whether anyone cares or not. Psychologically, your brain interprets these signals as urgent and inescapable, even though you're safely sitting in a cushioned chair in 2025, not dodging a saber-toothed tiger. Basically, your intestines are still acting like your ancestors' emergency siren system, loud, relentless, and wildly inappropriate for modern decorum. Number 2, random body freezes. You've probably felt it. Your body locks up for a split second, mid-step or mid-sentence, like an invisible hand just pressed pause. This freeze response is the creepier cousin of the fight or flight reaction. Evolutionarily, freezing could trick predators into losing interest. Think opossums playing dead. But humans are stuck with the side effect. Modern life doesn't require you to freeze for predators, yet your nervous system still throws these tiny random lockdowns. Your brain interprets sudden stress, surprise, or even intense thought as a threat, and your body obliges by immobilizing itself. It's your own internal horror show. You're conscious, aware, but utterly unable to move. The irony? The same freeze that kept your ancestors alive in life or death scenarios now just makes you look awkward at traffic lights or mid-conversation. Basically, your nervous system is throwing a tantrum in slow motion for zero good reason. Number 1, your own body watching you. Here's the creepiest one. Sometimes you literally feel like your body has a mind of its own. Fingers twitch, muscles spasm, eyelids flutter, stomach growls, goosebumps erupt, often without any input from you. You're awake, aware, and yet somehow not fully in control. Science calls this autonomic hijacking. Your sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic system are running secret meetings without inviting your conscious brain. They regulate heart rate, breathing, digestion, and micro movements, often in ways that feel sinister. Basically, your body is a puppet that occasionally yanks its own strings. Evolutionarily, it's brilliant. You don't need to micromanage heartbeats to survive, but psychologically, it's a horror show. Your body acts independently, doing things you can't consciously stop just to keep you alive or mildly terrified. Imagine a roommate who controls all your utilities and occasionally turns off the lights at random. That's your autonomic system 247. Basically, your body is a creepy, self-operating machine designed to terrify you into submission while keeping you alive. And that's the most terrifying thought of all. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.